Hello, this is Corey Smith for Terry Revision here with women's basketball sophomore Kelsey Lambdin. Kelsey, how's your sophomore year going so far?
Sophomore year is going a lot better than freshman year, personally for me, because I feel like we came in a lot more prepared this year. Conditioning was not as awful to me as it was last year, and I feel like our team chemistry is just a lot better.
How's it different for you academically this year from your freshman year?
Academically, it's a lot different because last year I really felt like I wasn't doing anything, whereas my roommate Emily was always doing something because she's a bio major. But last year I just took all my gen eds to get them out of the way. So this year I'm taking like my psychology classes because that's gonna be my major. So I feel like I'm a lot more busy and I have a lot more on my plate.
Now, another difference for you guys this year is the new coaches that were brought on for this year. What do you think of your new coaches so far?
I think that Coach T and Coach Vi are really awesome. They both have played basketball before. They both know the game very well. They know the struggles that we go through. And I feel like them both being female, they understand us in a more sensitive way than Coach Farmer would understand us. They're always wondering about our mental health, and I really appreciate that from them.
Now, as a post player, you work more closely with Coach Tincher. So how do you think of what she's been teaching you so far this year?
She's awesome. I love working with her every day. She always plays around with us and like roughs us up, and I appreciate that because last year we didn't really have that. Coach Willis is awesome, but she's not a post player, so she couldn't help us a whole lot with that. So Coach T's already taught us a lot. I've learned so much. I'm not a 5, but I'm being a 5 right now, and Coach T is really helping me through that.
You guys are overall a very close-knit group. Just talk about the team chemistry you guys have and what that means to be that part of that program.
I feel like our team chemistry is amazing. Like off the court, we're all best friends. We all hang out. We all get along really well. And if somebody has a problem with somebody, we go to them. We talk to them instead of being catty about it. So I feel like when that transfers over to on the court, we all get along. We all play together. We want to do the best thing for each other. And I feel like that's awesome.
The new freshmen that have come in this year, how do you think that they've done so far and adjusted to everything in college life?
The freshmen are phenomenal. They're personally a lot better than I came in, and they all work really hard, and I feel like they're going to really contribute to the team. Chloe Wannick, there are no words to describe the ways that she plays. She's amazing.
And obviously, you were just a freshman last year, so you're now the one that's mentoring them a little bit. Just you find yourself just talking about the same things that just last year the teammates were teaching you.
Yeah, I basically reiterate everything that Michelle Merritt ever said to me because she was my senior leader. And so I feel like even though I'm only a year older than them, I'm fresh from what they're going through right now. So I can help them through things. And I'm always happy to help them because they always come to me.
Now, you're a psychology major. How did you get to decide that you wanted to do that as your major?
I decided to do psychology because I'm just surrounded with it. Ashton Fleming, our senior teammate, is a psychology major, so I hung out with her a lot last year, and she was always talking about psychology and like showing me their experiments, and I thought it was really cool. Grayson Pinholster is also a psych major, so I just thought like I have all these people here that can help me through it, and I've always been interested in it since high school, so I figured it was the right way to go for me.
Now, you're from just a little bit north of Cincinnati in Ohio. How did you come down to going to Wofford?
Well, at first I had no idea who Wofford was because I'm from the north. We don't really hear about it down here, but I think like they recruited me heavily. They were always talking to me, to making me feel important, making me feel like I'm their number one choice. So I had other schools talking to me, but I didn't really get the same vibe from them that I got from Wofford.
Were you heavily recruited by the coaches to come down here, or how did that process work?
I was very heavily recruited. They were always calling me, texting me, trying to set up times for me to come visit. And when I finally came and visited, I was like, wow, I love this place. It's beautiful. The weather is amazing. The teammates are awesome. The coaches are great. Like, it just seemed like the right place for me.
You had never been to Minnesota before this past weekend, had you?
I have never been to Minnesota. No.
Just talk about being up there, what that was like overall.
At first, I was like, why Minnesota of all places? That's such a weird place. But when I got there, it's a really nice place. The Mall of America is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that in my life. And, you know, we got to go to the Warriors versus the Timberwolves, and I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, the coaches kind of surprised you guys by all that. Just what was your reaction when they told you guys you were going to the game?
At first, they were like, oh my gosh, we're surprising you with an NBA game, and we were all excited about it. But then they said, and they're playing the Warriors, and we all started crying because we got to see Steph Curry up close and personal, and it was just the most unreal experience of my life.
Yeah, because you guys also got to go down at halftime, and then at the end of the game to cut down the nets too. Just had to been a pretty special moment overall.
It was a very special moment. I loved meeting like Tyus Jones, and Karl Anthony Towns was awesome. Kevin Garnett didn't really say hi, but you know, it's fine. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a wily veteran. But just overall then, just being able to play at Minnesota for the first game of the year, just what was that like overall?
Well, playing in a Big Ten arena is obviously a lot different than playing in Benjo, and I feel like that's one of the most amazing experiences you can have. And for the freshmen, that's awesome because that's their first game, that's their first experience. I'm not going to say they're going to get a lot more like that through this season, but it's cool to do.
Now, hopefully, the new Richardson Arena that's going to be built by the time you're a senior, that'll be probably just as good as the Minnesota Arena, if not just a little bit above that, hopefully.
It'll be a lot above that. I'm very confident that our arena will be one of the nicest arenas.
Yeah, just talk about it just because it'll go up your senior year, just being able to play there the first year that it's going to be open.
That's going to be amazing playing the first year. Jerry Richardson does so much for us as an athletic, the athletic finance for us. We never really feel like anybody really pays attention to us, but he definitely does, and he's always here trying to make us better and trying to give us the best things possible, and that's going to be the most surreal thing, playing in our own arena that's gigantic like that.
Thank you for your time, Kelsey.
Thank you.